Tron, power on. What's up, everybody? So for today's Let's Play, we're going to play Rogue Trooper, a PS2 game that came out in 2006, and honestly, kind of a sleeper hit. Let's dive in. Evil. I just bought it the other day, played a little bit. Alright, so here we go with the story. Played a little bit, and it's fun. I mean, there's nothing really bad to say. It's a solid game with solid controls. The story's funny. The story's very tongue-in-cheek, actually, even the way that it's written. But anyway, yeah, so here we are. You can see that we are one of many, almost like clone troopers. We are the GI, the genetic infantrymen, and we're basically bred to fight the Norts. And I mean, it's funny. It's funny names, Norts and things like that. Now, we haven't met us yet. These are just regular GIs who are dropping from orbit. So, pretty cool. I think we're coming up, actually. Yeah, that's us with the scar. And our name? Rogue. But, you know, when I was playing this game, see, I'm the type of person where I like my main character to be special. Like, he's one of his kind or one of very few or anything like that. But whenever you have a protagonist that is one of many and he's really not that special, he just happens to know how to do something or something like that. That's kind of where I fall. See, that's us with the mohawk right there. That's Rogue. It kind of takes me out of the story a little bit because I'm like, okay, whatever. He's really not that special. It's just a story written around a guy or something that happens to have a cheat code on or something because he didn't die like the rest of them. But anyway, yeah. So off topic. Now, this is cool because, you know, if this game was made today, that little drop scene, it would have been first person from from the very start of the game, and it would have been a 10-minute sequence of walking through, turning your camera, getting in the drop pod, and then watching as you fell to Earth in the drop pod. But see, this was back in the day where they were just like, nah, we'll just do it. So this is New Earth, N-U, Earth, New Earth, and this is called the Quartz Zone, like this, you know, quartz. And so these are the bad guys. These are the Norts. And see, I thought this was really cool when they introduced the bad guys. He's just a shadowy figure. I miss things like that. We don't automatically go, yep, that's the bad guy. I like the shadowy figure. I like a little bit of mystery. So here we are dropping into orbit. And as you can see, they knew we were coming. So they're just blasting us out of the sky. It's almost like a, yeah, see. So it's a massacre. And there we are just floating in orbit. But yeah, so I played through like the first 5 levels of this game, and it's pretty good. It's a good game. The levels are a little basic and a little kind of lackluster, but as far as the presentation of the game and the way that it plays, I didn't get bored. It kept me interested the entire time. And the cutscenes are really cool, especially some later ones. But, alright, so let's get into the actual gameplay, because it's coming up. We're landing, finally. Alright, here we are. Rogue. Alright, so we gotta look around. Cool things still happen around the backgrounds and stuff like that. You've got ships crashing down. Just used a med pack. Cool thing is you can upgrade your gear. So here's a map, and then you manufacture like ammo, grenades, anything that you need, med packs and things like that. And then throughout the game you're given upgrades. Yeah. Alright, so this is our first brother that we meet. Alright, so now we gotta... This game was cool because it was one of the games that used cover. And I haven't found a reload button yet, so I'm guessing that the reload... Okay. Oh, these things are cool. So these are basically like little drills that these bad guys come out of. Just heave a grenade. Oh gosh, they were still in the animation. Alright. Taking them out, GI infantrymen. But, doesn't matter if you're genetically modified, a bullet in the back will still kill you. Ooh. Insult to injury. Basically killed him and then was like, nah, I'm gonna kick you. So apparently when you're angry, your eyes glow. Oh, okay, so this world is, the air is poisonous, so all these bad guys wear gas masks. But see, with how genetically, how the genetic infantrymen were made, they can breathe this air, so there's no problem for them. So, the GIs. When they die, death is not the last thing for them. Now, they have these little chips in the back of their neck. And what you're seeing here is Rogue cutting out this guy's chip. Now, this chip has their life in it. They have 60 seconds to put it into something new for them to live and continue. Now, he's putting it in his gun. So, we now have a gun that is controlled by our dead comrade's mind, his consciousness, and he even talks to us through it. And you will meet more brothers throughout the game, like this. So, cool thing about him is he gives you auto-targeting. So, your reticule is going to be the first thing that you aim, but there's these closing arrows. Like, you could be shooting this way, but your buddy will guide the bullets to the bad guy. But of course, it doesn't do as much damage as if you were just directly aiming at the bad guy. Yeah, couldn't remember how to do anything. But, I mean, just look at this game. It's really cool. Like, it just, especially in later levels. See, this one's cool right now because, you know, the cutscenes, it's introducing you to the world, almost like a D-Day sort of thing for these GI infantry, or these genetically modified infantrymen. And, yeah, you just pick up, see, to take out this tank, I'm going to pick up the rocket launcher and shoot it at it. It's very, you know, it's got these small objectives, but the presentation of it is really cool. So we'll aim it, got to hold it, release, and see what you're doing is taking out the little turrets in it. Do it one more time. And we're good. Alright. When I first played through this game, I walked off that cliff and died immediately. Alright, that's gonna blow up. Dang, I got hurt by that? Okay, so now we have some AA gunners shooting our guys out of the sky. We gotta stop them. Very Call of Duty. Every Call of Duty game, I feel like there is an AA gun emplacement, and you gotta destroy it. Alright, med pack. Alright, so we just met our other brother, Bagman. Alright, there's also environmental things like canisters that you can blow up that'll light the Norts on fire. You can pistol whip people. One hit kills. You must be one powerful dude. Grenade! Ooh. Love it. Alright, so now we're meeting our reinforcement, so to speak, and we're going to go try to take this hill. Alright, so you can shoot the backpacks of these Norts, and it will explode them. They're an environmental hazard in themselves. And you'll know you have a headshot when you see the skull and crossbones at the top right of the Nort. Dang, I just had it. And then if you see like a canister, that means that you're going to shoot the tank on their back, which will cause them see headshot. See, this game was cool because it took the horribleness that is war and, like, you know, still made it horrible. But these guys, when they die, that's it. That's not it. You know what I mean? Like, you can put them in a weapon and they live on, or you can make a new body for them and they live on. Just cool stuff like that. It's a cool little way of... Alright. And then at the end of the level, you will get a statistics page, which kind of showed you, you know, how you did with headshots and how you... Oh yeah. Okay, it's this way. Tank shots, which, you know, are this... Alright, so your gun actually has a built-in sniper rifle that feels like you're shooting a tank. This thing is so slow. You also have a silencer on your weapons. Ooh, got his tank shot. I can never... This person is the worst to hit. Alright. So, this right here, this plane, that's actually really shooting at us. We're, got him. I don't know if there are any more bad guys. I think I got them all. Alright, so now we're going to get on the flat cannon. I'm going to take out that. Golly, ran out of bullets. It's almost done. Okay, got him. Got him. Alright. But yeah, this game, like, I saw it at Half Price Books. It was $3. And I was kind of like, the title alone looks awesome. Like, just the way they did it. And I'll show it at the end of this video. And really, I didn't know. Really, I thought this could have possibly been like a crappy PS2 game that came out, and the reason no one ever talked about it was because it was crappy. But that is not the case. This, I guess, was just a sleeper hit. It came out in 06, I think. And I don't know. I guess people just didn't know about it. None of my friends ever talked about it. That's for sure. Alright, here's our next cutscene. Of all things to happen, the drill just comes up and kills him, and then grinds him to a pulp. And then here, of course, is Rogue doing what he does best, killing Norts. He always has some cool, like, spectacular thing he does to kill them in, like, some awesome way. So now we're getting our other chip, Bagman. Can you guess where he's going to be put? In the bag. So now our bag and our gun talk to us. Two separate beings. But the dialogue in this game is actually really good. It's very tongue-in-cheek and funny. Alright, so that was it for that mission. Let's do the other mission. But like I was saying about the dialogue is very tongue-in-cheek. It's funny. It's written well. Gunner, whenever you put a silencer on him, he's like, "What are you trying to say, Rogue?" Like you want him to shut up. And then other things, if you put on a silencer, he says something else like, "If it's too loud, you're too old." Stupid stuff, but funny stuff that it's even in like a war game like that. Like I don't know. That adds a little bit of humor to it and kind of helps lift the tone a little bit. So, here we are, still in the Quartz Zone. It's a massacre. Alright, let's get going. So now, we can salvage things. And with salvage, you're going to create the items you need, like med packs, ammo, like I was saying earlier. Oh, okay. Micromines. So with micromines, this is how we're going to blow open gates. This is how we're going to blow open any sort of like story-driven thing. Alright. Dive over that gap. Get noticed by some bad guys. Alright, so this is pretty cool. So we're going to throw our micromines and set a trap for the guy coming out the door. And to be honest, I've never used this since this. This little cutscene to show you that you're able to do that, this is the only time I've ever used it. I've just never found it to be that, you know, useful. Yeah, getting headshots in this game, very easy. I think every one of those guys was a headshot. Alright, so you salvage dead bodies. See, there's another tank to destroy the turrets on. And then we've got our buddies down there getting messed up by this tank. You should be able to select both guns. It should have like a dual missile launcher just to speed up this process right here. And you gotta wait for it to fall. Got his tank. Okay, I thought there was another bad guy shooting. Is there? Nope, don't look like it. Alright, so we rescued our guys. Go collect some salvage. Even your guys, like any dead GI or GIs, you're just going to salvage them, get whatever points you can. There are these little, you know, trash piles located throughout the entire level that you're going to collect, and they'll give you, you know, a lot more salvage than you would get off, you know, a dead body. Alright, so we got more of these guys. Grenade. So anytime those drills pop up, a grenade will take out everything. More salvage. Just always be on the lookout. It's basically like hidden things in this game is basically the salvage. There's no real collectibles. The collectibles themselves are basically the salvage. Hey. Alright, so we can't go back that way. They're basically turning us around, so we have to go the other way. Gunner. It's funny that when Gunner's talking, they just zoom into a gun, and they're like, alright, keep talking. Voice acting is very good in this game. I know I've said before, but whatever voice actors they got for this game are very good. Alright. So as you can see, standard ammo upgrade, we're going to be able to hold more ammunition. And then scrambler grenades, which come in handy with some later enemies. You can do a quick swap between scrambler grenades, frag grenades. Honestly, I use frag grenades more than just about any other grenade. Okay, I'm getting messed up. Ooh, I got messed up right there. Oh, shoot, there's more. Collect. So there's Nort Sergeants, which will give you more, and there's Nort Infantrymen. And there's a few other, enemy types that you'll find. So now, this decryption, this is Helm. And he's basically our decipherer, decryptor, slicer, whatever you want to call him. And this is our third brother. Well, important brother. You got probably a billion brothers, as you saw in the beginning clip. And you have sisters too, interesting. I don't know if you guys remember, but you saw like G.I. Janes in the beginning. Alright. So these guns always come in handy. I know I probably missed some infantrymen when we were coming back around. So these guys, these are mines that will follow you and explode next to you, and they're horrible. Ooh, there's another guy. Whoa, get off the gun. Okay. Yeah, but like I was saying, there's like these 3 magnetic balls that float around and they come towards you and they explode, so you gotta shoot them before they get to you, or else they do some damage. Alright. Some more of our brothers. Okay, so these things are cool. These things are turrets where you have to shoot this little red sensor at the top. One. They're annoying. Because I swear I hit the sensor, but I just miss it barely. Like I'm doing now. Okay, got that one. Oh, crap. So there are those mines. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Dang. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, there's one more. Yeah, there we go. And you can zoom in. And when you press X, you have like a stabilizer that stays on for maybe about 10 to 15 seconds. That helps out with your aiming. So they keep getting off the gun, on the gun. Off. Okay, got him. Should be one more guy up there. Nah, we're good. I wish there was a sprint button. That's one thing I have. Now there's a dive button, but I don't know. I just feel like I don't get collected quick enough to warrant doing a dive. Man, these dudes take some hits. Alright, so it told me I was running low on ammo. Refill it, refill it. Good. Any more upgrades? No more upgrades. So you do take, you know, damage pretty quickly in this game. And I'd love to see kind of what the harder difficulties are. Oh, get away from me, dude. See, I didn't even think that that dude would come towards me to hurt me. Ooh. Jeez. Alright, so he's gonna... Cool thing about this is I can lay down gunner. And I set traps for the bad guys. So he's his own turret right now. And then what I have is my pistol, which, to be honest, I love the pistol in this game. I think the pistol is awesome. Okay. Throw a grenade in there. Collect gunner. Now that turret does come in handy. It's a good way to distract the enemy. See, that was a sergeant, because that dude was taking some damage. Okay, so in this game, you do have silent kills, but you have to be crouched to do them, and you got to come up behind the person. There's a few of them. There's a knife, there's a choke out, and then there's the pistol whip. The knife's pretty cool. Alright, so we're sneaking in. Throw on our silencer. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Alright, so we just alerted the whole place, which isn't bad. I don't think using the silencer decreases any of the damage that you can do. Okay, I knew there was a guy over here. Is this guy? Oh yeah, he must know I'm here. Got him. Alright. So, we place a micro mine. Dive out of there. That's pretty cool though, where he jumps back. Reminds me of a snake. Alright, so the main gun is destroyed. Now we can get out of there. As you can see, we're crossing through water to get where we gotta go. And they're like, hey, our ride's here. But that's not our ride. It's an ambush. So that's Helm, our brother. Two of his guys got mowed down. He's in a lose-lose situation right here. And he gets blown up. Like I said, presentation in this game and the cutscenes, really cool. On par with like older, I guess, Medal of Honor games and things like that. I don't know if y'all remember Medal of Honor, The Rising Sun, but wasn't there a scene in there where you guys were going down one of the rivers and then a crocodile just came out and ate a guy or something like that. That was embedded in my memory. But you know, cool cutscenes like that, especially for like PS2 days and things and other systems of that era. So now, Helm has been taken. They're going to do some experiments on him, and we have to go save him. Alright guys, so that was it for Rogue Trooper. I hope you liked what you saw. It was the first 2 levels, the Quartz Zone. Like I said, it's a fun game. It's not a 10 out of 10, but as you can see, it's one of those games where you play it and you honestly can't put it down. If you guys find a copy out there, pick it up. It's a great game. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you like what you saw today, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.